It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Zack Greinke is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the 3rd inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 49, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Miami, the shortstop, number 49.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Throw by Chipper, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick Ahmed.
Striding into the box, Nick Ahmed. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Martinez, but this will land untouched.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Batting 4th, The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch. Molitor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he fouls this one off. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Willie Mays. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Down and away, ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And now pitch on the way. swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Buhner will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And now for Washington, Lou Gehrig. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. Ryu looks in. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now. Down 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Pitch popped up. Gehrig shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 19, Jay Buhner.
Now to the plate, Jay Buhner. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Buhner is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
All even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's down on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's down to third. Molitor brings it in, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. The pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. Buhner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Miami, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
To the plate now, number 49, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Here's Greinke's 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 13, second base.
Now batting, Nick Ahmed. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. Here it comes, 1-0. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line towards center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, he's going to wave him.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Third inning, no score to this point. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Here's the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Popped him up. Story is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box now, Tommy Pham, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ryu has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So here's Austin Barnes, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's away.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Zach Greinke. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it is on 1-0. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Striding in once again, Paul Konerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Jay Buhner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's popped up. Jones moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Braun back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Braun, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now back to second base.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. There's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Driven nicely into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0. Here it is. Inside. He misses ball four.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D.
In now, J.D. Martinez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the damage in the inning came right here for the Nationals, a grand slam home run. We played 4. It's 4-0 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Yadier Molina is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Okay.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Franmil Reyes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there.
It's at the knees. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 4-0. Back in our nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Your attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Al Leiter, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Line to the right side, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
So with their pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
In now, Zach Greinke, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ryan Braun stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Braun has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. There's one on to Konerko, but it's too late as they just get the one.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Miguel.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. A fly out and a single for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to Konerko, and it's a double play. The side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
In there, a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
So now to the plate, Paul Molitor, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And he lays off for ball 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Willie Mays. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Martinez on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Lou Gehrig. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First delivery to him on the way. 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. And there's ball two now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Here now the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for Washington, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Fouled away. Again a 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Ahmed. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away.
Now back, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Reined in. Low throw, but Konerko digs it out, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they're in front 4-0. Ian Kennedy will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kennedy, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Oh. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jay Buhner is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. One pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
the pitcher, number 22, Al Leiter.
Miguel Andujar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Miguel Andujar.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. They trail here 4-0. Paul Fry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
51, Paul Fry.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Three and 1 to Martinez. Tommy Pham will be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 28, Tommy Pham.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Fry, a 27-year-old. He was a 20th round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
2-2.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 49. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And catch made there by Chipper, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So coming to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Oh. 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now we're going to have a contest, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tanner Rainey will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Byron Buxton is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 25.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Byron Buxton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Swung on by Broxton, and this is sent to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0 home. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. 2-1. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at second here with one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in, Chipper Jones. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 4-0. Matt Wisler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, 1-10.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Konerko is retired, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Jay Buhner 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Showed the lead hold up in this one. The win would belong to Zack Greinke. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Lorenzo Cain will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Into the corner and slicing foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zack Greinke with his 4th win this season. Hyunjin Ryu was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Zack Greinke. His record is now 4-3. The loss goes to Hyunjin Ryu. He falls to 7-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.